All right, Mac, I tell you what, when I get this done, I'll be with you in a second. Hold on a minute, would ya? All right, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? I am your... Oh my god, I forgot about that noise. I am so sorry. Give me... What the fuck? All right, so how are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, you may notice something is way different in my thing. I actually have an excavator, and if you missed it when I built this thing... excuse me one moment, apparently. Oh god. I'm dying. I swear, I'm not trying to. You may have missed this when I built this. I did this on a live stream when I was doing my 12-hour stream. I ended up playing it by myself for a little bit. Ended up creating it. I moved it down here. I started over here, excavating, been tunneling, and everything else. And, you know, just been working about getting some supplies. So my mind has gone from, you know, oh, it's a little interesting to, oh my god, I have too much time. But yeah, also, I want to show you guys something a little interesting. I wanted to see how far bedrock, or if I could go through the world or anything. And well, there is a bedrock. It is this color stone. It's a little reddish, but oh, it's not going to do it now. Of course it's not. But when you hit it, sometimes it just tinks, like, you know, metal on, just on metal kind of deal. And it's very interesting. Now, I came down here originally to get more stone because, as you can see, I've got 2 of these stockpiles just plain gum full of it because I can't get rid of it. I gotta store it somewhere, and this guy just chews through this stuff like I don't even know. It is amazing. I'll get to show you that in a little bit, but I just want to give you an update on what has been going on in Eco. Little bit of bad news, and I have to wrap with you. Unfortunately, right now, the vehicle mod that I was waiting on personally is not gonna be out. This month, it sounds like. They decided to do some hot fixes on a lot of bugs and issues they've been having with people, which I'm internally grateful for because they finally fixed the stove. So I am no longer having to, you know, just run that out randomly, and it actually works. But, you know, they fixed that. There's a new thing I'm going to show you as well besides that. But yeah, so the vehicles are unfortunately a little delayed, so all we got right now is still the excavator and this little guy, but that's enough for me right now. As you saw, I mean, that excavator is chewing through. Could you imagine what happens when we get the actual mining vehicle? Good lord, I'm not gonna come out of here. But yeah, so nothing's really changed that much. Well, I say that now, but wait till you get up to the base. Hey, Zorn, what are you doing? But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support recently. I know I haven't been the greatest YouTuber in the world recently, but unfortunately my work has been calling for me to be more to be, how you say, not productive, because I'm usually productive, but just, you know, more time invested in it just because of certain things. But you may notice that, what is that little orange thing do here, and why is there a water spout? Well, that is one of the new changes that they finally did for Eco. They finally fixed the aqueduct system. So I was doing some digging with the excavators. You see, I totally flattened this land, and we'll get to like what's all going on here in a second, but I want to show you guys the aqueduct first. You can now have an aqueduct in your playthrough, which is amazing and awesome and stuff, and it's very cool. But what I found out works the best with it is if you go underneath. See, you can't see it up top, but if you go down here, you see right there. Whoop, come on. Thank you. Also, by the way, if you hit control under the water, you stay underwater. You actually sink now. So I figured that out. But if you go under the water and you build a V shape just like this, and just make sure you have a source block in there, you can funnel the water straight out through a tunnel like I did. And I'm stuck. Ah, get me out of here. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Ah, crap. I am so trapped. Something's going on here. Ooh. I am really trapped under here now. There's no way out. I'm gonna die. Well, no, I'm not, because I've got air for some fucking reason here. That's a glitch. But yeah, so basically you can now have an aqueduct, and I'm doing a little bit of testing with the farming, but it doesn't look promising so far, because a long while ago, people kept saying to me, kept saying, and, you know, I thought I'd experiment to try it out, but that if you put crops by an aqueduct, they would grow faster, and as of right now, from all the testing I've done, nothing's changed, really. It's still going to take you almost 16 to 19 hours to grow stuff, and it's just like, I don't know. But yeah, so there's that. But what's been going on here? Well, obviously I cleared out a bunch of land because I want to get my farm going. That's a big thing. But again, I mean, with all the experimenting I've done, it's almost not worth it for me to get a farm here. But I kind of want to get a test plot done for when they do install the farming update that we so desperately need for this game. Like, seriously, we need it now. But another thing I've been doing is, remember how I tore down all those mortared stone? Oh, I'll get to that in a second. Oh, those two things. But I finally figured out what I want to do. I want to create a house, not just, you know, a factory attached to a house attached to. I'm going to sit down and actually design a house. I know I don't know what I'm thinking. I've never done something like this before. I'm usually one of the guys, yeah, I built a structure, we're good. I might do some decorating stuff, but I want to get into it to explore more of the game and stuff like that. But the other cool couple things I forgot to mention. We now have wind-powered electricity. This was made using the, not the factory, which is what made the excavator. I'll show you guys that in a second. That's another cool thing. But you can make it over here via this guy in the machine shop. And if you go all the way down to the bottom, you can make it. You can make the wind turbine here, and that just provides you 750 electricity, which is a lot better than this guy. I mean, because this guy burns gasoline, so it's gonna you know, use more iron to do it. But the wind turbine uses steel. God, I cannot talk. I am so out of practice. But as you can see, we're only using 100 watts with that. But now I can actually light up my base without burning coal. I just burn wind. It sounds like a fart joke, doesn't it? But yeah, so now I have a street lamp here, and it puts off a pretty nice light. It's definitely not as harsh, and honestly, I want to say it's actually better than these torches. But again, they also may have upgraded the light sourcing in this game, which would be cool. Oh, another thing that they did is they these now need to be put on the ground. As of right now, they still work, and you can still put them above, but it becomes a pain in the ass. Like, say I want to get into this inventory. Okay, I can't go straight to storage, so I got to go to here, blah, 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 XYZ. It's a pain in the fucking craw. But that's not what we're here for. We are here for building and everything else and just making a whole bunch of shit because we can, and it's the game. So I've been doing a lot of farming, like grinding and everything, getting stuff, as you saw in my mine downstairs. I've been making a ton of mortar, bricks, and that's for another project because this is getting a whole different change. I'll tell you about that a little bit later. But I've also been getting some more, obviously, stone roads so I could build it and everything. But the biggest thing I am doing right now that I am insanely proud of is I am getting lumber. And that is only the start of the lumber. I have almost... I think a little over 200 lumber to go and some change here. It is amazing how much I have, and I am just so ready to start building this house. So let's get started, shall we? So my plan is to make the kitchen on the bottom and have like storage situated somewhere like in the back and stuff over here or something like that. But I want to be able to build the different type of rooms that we can, because I know... what do you call it? That certain objects in this game need certain things. Like this is used in the kitchen table. That can be used in the general room. Again, the icebox, latrine, small table, small wood sign table. All that. A wooden straw bed, that'd be good to get. Because right now all I've got. No, wait. Is this a wooden straw bed? Yeah, that's a wooden straw. What makes the bigger one? Oh, I wonder if it's in the sawmill. That's right. I keep forgetting. Again, I gotta change my whole setup here. I want one big giant factory at some point, so that a lot of the roof is gonna get raised up. A lot of it's gonna extend it. And what I'm going to do is actually something quite cool. I'm going to extend this out to here, and just make it so that this path goes straight to the back over here. So I'm probably gonna tear up a bunch of this road over here, and then put like some bricks or stuff down below it just to make it a little nicer. And then I'm going to fill in this part and just extend over. But I'm also going to, all my storage will be like right next to it. So all these like stockpiles will be right next to it. So I can just throw stuff in the inside. And you can just drive that thing under. And then you'll have a thing over top that can take all the chests and stuff. And then also with some of the smaller things, I might build like a chest room above it in order to hold the storage so that things can still interact with it. But that's for another episode. We're going to focus on the house right now. So let's get started, shall we? All right, so I don't want to make the door completely center. Usually I like that, but I don't want to. So for right now, I actually want to roll the door out to here. I want to say that I'm going to do a double wide door just because I can. But we're just going to make the basic shape of this guy for right now. Kind of deal. And I think we'll do like a floor plan and stuff just to figure out where I want stuff. And I might do a double-decker house. I don't know. Again, I have never like sat down and actually said, what am I going to do in a house build, you know, in a game before. I've kind of just always gone off the cuff and usually been like, all right, that's fine. It gets what it needs to get done. So we'll go with that. But I'm going to take my doors off here for right now, just so I can get those up there and stuff. Also, another thing is I ended up, what do you want to call it? Ooh, I put the door on wrong, damn it. I ended up crafting some new tools. These are the modern, the three things on the bottom that look like they have like glass or something like that on them. Those are the modern, excuse me one second. There we go. Ah, perfect. Double wide doors. I like it. Those are the modern tools, which is the highest tier tool we can have, and I've been using them constantly, and I barely drained it. I don't even know if you can break them or if you can. They take fucking forever. It's kind of amazing if I do say so myself. So that looks pretty good to start with. I'm gonna like put stairs up to here. I might do a deck off to the side a little bit. Again, I don't want to get too crazy with it. I might do like a back porch patio or something. I don't know yet, but I want to get this going. So I'll lay out the floor plan and bring it back when I think it's necessary. Man, about gosh darn time the sun rose. I was waiting for that thing to rise all night. I was like, God, I can't record in this. No one can see. So, yeah, so basically what I have done so far is I just got the kitchen. I don't know if I like that overhang, actually. I might get rid of that. I don't know. Or I might extend it out. As of right now, I realized I'm going to need a lot more wood for this house. This is a big project, but, so far, I'm going to definitely have a second floor over here for the bedroom and stuff. That might just be like right in the middle. I might have the two edges like come down. So it kind of looks like, you know, kind of like a triangle, but not so much. This is the kitchen. This is the big thing I got to get done right now. Because I'm actually going to be using this to craft food and stuff. So it's kind of got to be the first room built. And thank you, alarm. I didn't need that. So we're gonna get this going and stuff. You technically don't need pipes for these two guys right here, the bakery oven and the stove, but I kind of felt like it was a cool aesthetic to actually get it going. But now the stove does work here, with the pipes. I think so. Let's just make sure. Yes, you can see it's actually going 3 above now. So that's good for it. So actually now, you know, it actually works instead of just, you know, blowing smoke out into nowhere. But so far, this is the basic floor plan. I've got, you know, my table here. Going to put a couple chairs and stuff. Go to get some more rugs and everything. Got my little toilet room over here with my latrine. Going to get some more in there. I need to build a salt bucket and stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff I got to get done and things like that. But let's just keep building for right now. And see how it goes, because like I said, I was, the reason I didn't want to keep recording was I didn't know if you guys could see at night, and I get so self-conscious about the whole light situation, which is something we are definitely going to work on this episode. I crafted a whole bunch of stuff in order to be able to do that. I'll tell you what, guys, though, I have a giant problem on this server right now, or just my single-player playthrough. I have no iron whatsoever. If you've ever watched when I play with the Misfits and stuff, you'll see that we have like a massive iron vein and everything, and life is good over there. Here, I am struggling, absolutely struggling to find the iron around here, and it's kind of driving me insane, in all honesty, because it's like I want to do so many cool projects, but it requires iron, and all the iron I can find is like immediately used. So it's like I can't like go excessive with iron constructions. That's kind of like why I'm building most of my probably why I'm going to build most of my tier 3 stuff out of concrete and things like that, in order to do that kind of stuff for just that system, because I just can't afford the corrugated steel, in all honesty. And it drives me fucking nuts. It really does. So there is that. I don't know if I'm going to leave it flat top or if I'm going to try and make it kind of like sloped and spiked a little bit. I think I might try the spiked part just for shits and giggles, because I can. And for the most part, because this room is almost done. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, I'm just working through the process of what I want to build here and everything, and I hope you guys have been enjoying Eco as much as I have. Like I said, I'm a little bummed that we're not going to get the vehicle update as of right now. I mean, that kind of irks me a little bit, but you know what? I understand. I'd rather them have a good, solid game fix before they try to do something else. So we're just going to continue this guy. I am using the foundation floors for the second layer because I like the wood flooring that it creates so much better, and same thing underneath. I like it so much better, even though it kind of doesn't work with that, but I can fill in somewhat so we can hide that. But like I tried to put which block was it? This block right here, and that's good for, right there, but as you can see, it just doesn't mesh, and it just irked me so much. I don't know how I'm going to actually build. I might do like, a platform kind of like that, maybe, underneath them all. Yeah, you know what, I actually like that. It actually works with it a little bit. It doesn't look out of place and everything. I actually like that. We're gonna go with that. But yeah, so like that's the reason I'm going with the foundation flooring and stuff, because it just looks so much better underneath and on top and everything, and that's what we're gonna see at the most part. So you know what, I want to build it nice for once in my life. I know that's strange as all get out, but I want to build it nice. Okay. Oh, come on, don't be a penis. All right, we're gonna fix this this little alcove over here now that I can. One more thing that I don't like about this this build right here, unfortunately, is this little thing. As you can see, it doesn't come all the way down. It's like, oh, come on. But I gotta have the door there, so it's gotta be there. Unless I move. What if I move? What if I move the door? I move it like that, and then we put, yeah, there we go. Look how much nicer that is. There we go, and it'll get rid of that whole block right going up there and stuff. Oh, I guess it would have got rid of it if I had kept the door there. Well, now I know better, but I don't mind moving it over. That looks kind of nice anyway, and it's still a little off kilter, so I'm not too upset. All right, we'll just rotate that around. And yes, I'm using hewn logs as those just because I can and because it's kind of nice. Actually, is it? Yeah, it's still off kilter. Then you can walk in nice and neat, and hey, look, we got stairs and everything. Turn over. Hey, there's the kitchen. Looks kind of nice. I got cobblestone floors. Hey, it's looking pretty dandy if I do say so myself, and I do. But I definitely want to get some lights in this thing. That is the biggest thing I have been lacking. As you know, I put up like stone braziers and stuff for light because it was cheap at the time. But now that we're getting into some of the, how you say, good stuff now, I feel like I can spend a little, and I created a bunch of steel, and it does the same iron trick as iron does, which basically, because of the efficiency and stuff, you get 25 instead of 20 out of 20 blocks. So we're basically again breaking physics, but hey, it's just the efficiency stuff, and it works, so I'm not going to complain too much. I'm definitely probably going to put like a wall or something in between these blocks for sure, just so that we don't have to look at, say like ceiling or something. But again, I've also got to see what happens when I stack it up like so, because that's the plan. This is my plan, and I am sticking to it. All right, so there we go. Yeah, so if we come down here, what's it look like? Oh, it's got a... Huh. You just happy to see me, or you got something there? I kid. But yeah, see, this is why definitely we needed more stuff. So we're actually going to need some more copper piping. So let's just get that going right now. And we'll get that popped up. I only grabbed 3. Shit. Probably should have grabbed more. But yeah, this project obviously going to take a lot more lumber than I thought it was going to. And I, again, have basically max efficiency in everything except for the certain things I do not have researched yet. So definitely got to get those going. I wish there was like a brick chimney now that I look at this. That, you know how cool that would be to have like a brick chimney coming out the top and everything? Oh, it'd be so nice. But again, we work with what we got. And I like the copper piping because can't really use it for anything else. Like the pistons need the iron pipes and everything, and I think like the servos need the steel pipes and all that. So copper pipes really where it's at for like doing the smokestacks and stuff. So that's why I like to use copper pipe. But actually, we are officially out of wood. So yeah, I guess this house project kind of went by the wayside. But I guess we could also work on building the new structure or the new thing I want to build over there and get that going somewhat. But that would require some tear. Again, this episode's going to be a bunch of planning and building and figuring out how I'm going to make things work and yada yada yada. Just because shit's going to hit the fan and it's going to need to happen. So. Let's just build this up first to see how this is going to look if we do something like so. Because that's how high that's going to be. And then it's going to go one more up. Okay. Oops, you get up. Yeah, so my plan is to have like the roof kind of slope up like that. That is my plan for the roof. All right, so we can throw that like that. All right, yeah. No, I mean, it's okay. It definitely does a very interesting thing. The one thing I don't like about this thing is you can see that little ledge there. I really hate that lip, but I work with what I got. So this is what I got. We'll work with it. We'll go with it. Make it nice and neat. But yeah, so there's that for right now. So yeah, I mean that kind of works. And then it is hidden. I will say that it is definitely hidden on the old. On that, so I believe this room is officially finished then, is it not? Oh, excuse me, coming through. Is this, nope, you are out of fuel. That is why you are not working, but I believe everything else is working just fine. Yep, pipe status, yep, okay, we are all good. Whoa. I am right on the money for everything in this room. You cannot use any more stuff in here, apparently. That's kind of funny. I would like to take stuff out, don't get me wrong, but I don't need to, so we'll go with that. But yeah, so this is basically the kitchen. I'm definitely going to need to get like some storage and stuff. So what I'm thinking of doing is actually up top here is throwing a bunch of like storage chests like along, let's see what happens if I take, yeah, because you could throw the storage chests up here underneath everything and you would never notice it from the outside. Okay, nope, you wouldn't notice it because that's just a glitch there. That's just a glitch. So yeah, if I wanted to store like my storage chests up here in this second row, we could have a bunch of stuff up here and it would just work automatically for that. And the only thing is we would have to access the storage from underneath here, which is fine. It's not a big problem. But again, wait, we do need a light. So actually we are going to need, Okay. I'm understanding how to do this. Now, again, like I said, I have never, ever attempted something. Whoa. Apparently I'm also good at yelling. I have never attempted something of this magnitude building-wise before. Whoops. I actually do need that there. Come on, place there. Thank you. All right, so that can go away. Oh, the music came back. Thank you. So that's going to need to go like that. And then we need to go one more. Yep. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. There we go. Okay. So that's going to go like that. And oh, I like that little wood slatting there. And yeah, this doesn't look too bad like this. It definitely doesn't. But again, like I said, that lip just annoys me. But unfortunately, that's just the way it works with the blocks. Okay, so then we can actually come down here and take this row out like that. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be kind of stair-stepped. I'm definitely gonna have to figure out a storage system. I might go actually underneath the base. Then kind of deal. I don't know. Maybe? Will it work? Is that the question? Will it blend? I have no idea if it's gonna work that way, but we'll experiment and find out, shall we? But yeah, the big thing is I'm definitely gonna know. Oh well, I do have some wood right there. You know what? Let's do a big transfer of wood here. Okay, let's get my wooden cart open. Let me see my wood pile. Where's that wood pile I've got over here? Because I got a whole bunch of wood sitting right here that I can be converted into stuff. What do you want to call it? Lumber. That's the word I'm looking for. So I have 100 wood, which is fine. That's good. That's good enough for me. And then if I bring it over here, I should be able to sawmill it down into lumber in no time flat. And I think I get about 50 because it's going to take 2. Yeah, there. It's going to take 2. So it's going to take 2 to do that, which is not a problem, but it will take some time. So I will bring you back in when this whole lumber situation is sorted out. So, but first, we're going to make 50 lumber, and it's going to take me 10 minutes. So I'll be back in 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. But you won't have to worry, because that's the beauty of editing. You know what, guys? I just realized something. I'm a freaking dummy. I forgot to show you what block you actually need for the aqueduct. Obviously, you can see that it's brick, but I forgot there's a special block in there that's been there, but that we have yet to use. Basically, let me just take some bricks out of here. But when you go in the shift scroll wheel, you'll see these green ones right here. The blocks look like that. That is the block you need to run the aqueduct. And as I've found so far, basically, it will run forever. I was testing it on a server with some fellows and everything, but it will run forever and things like that. When you do a drop like this, though, you need to definitely have it to be too wide, because if you don't, it will actually splash out because there's nothing holding it back. And I went through a whole bunch of iterations and everything of trying to figure out how to get it well. And if you want to drop it down, I would not recommend you doing a stair-step pattern. To whatever level you want to bring it down, just drop it straight to that and then go from there. Because basically what I got right now is there's a piece down on the bottom, there is 2 V's up here, and the rest is dirt and everything. So it works out like that, and I'm getting water straight from there, which is kind of nice and everything. But I wanted to test the stair step pattern here. As you can see, I had to go 2 out from it, had to go 1 down and everything, and it just worked out good. So there is that. Again, the aqueduct is still being worked on. They're still working on farming. Again, this is a beta, but it is such a well done beta. I mean, the farming definitely needs some work. That is my biggest pet peeve right now, is the farming needs work like I need another hole in the head, and honestly some days I feel like I need it. Why is that all in there? That needs to be over here. So yeah, basically, let's get back to building, shall we? I think most of them are done, but by the time we're done yakking, it'll be done. So I put about 231 stone roads going, and you think I'm kidding? I'm not. It's gonna take me 4 hours and 11 minutes to get that done. Yipe. So there is that. We're gonna get that guy going and up and running. But until then, let's work on this some more, shall we? So not too bad, not too bad. I am going to put windows in it, definitely and for sure, so don't be afraid of that one. But what I might do, is just build kind of like a room up in here and just might build a bedroom up here kind of deal and just not fill in the whole sides. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? And just have it like built, flat up to the bedroom kind of. Oh, I got an idea for that one. And then have like an open concept up there, and then, have that nice. I just recorded in the night. I am so sorry, guys. I apologize if that wasn't good. But again, I love these street lamps. These are so nice. But there was one other thing I built in order to put in that kitchen. That's kind of why I had to make it a little bigger, and that was lights. We're not talking like lamps or anything. We're talking electricity. Yes, we're finally getting some upgrades here in order to get away from these braziers and stuff. I'm probably going to have to make a bunch more windmills because I don't want to burn through gasoline and stuff. Where is it? Oh, I already created it. Duh. But that's where you craft it. It doesn't have a template, unfortunately, right now, but we'll get to see what the ceiling lamps look like. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Does it really look like... I mean, that doesn't look too bad, don't get me wrong, but... Oh, dude, it looks like a factory light. Oh my god. Can I pick it up? There we go. Oh god, that looks absolutely horrendous, but it's I don't know what else it's gonna look like, so hold on a minute. I gotta go. I created some other lights that stand on the floor. We might put that in there instead, just because I don't want to look at that. That belongs out in here. That belongs right here. This is where this belongs right there. That shop right there. But wow, does it produce a lot of light? Look at, whoa. Look how much light we have in here now. Holy crap, that is so bright. Wow, okay. Wait, how much power are we using? Using 850. That windmill produces 750. So we are burning gasoline as of right now. I might need to actually make a couple more of those. But I got these floor lamps here that I like. I might put those up. But what other lights do I have? We have a steel table lamp. We have a steel... That was the light right there. We got the street lamp. So the least thing I could see is making a steel table lamp. We'll try one of those and see how that goes. But I also have these lamps right here. These are definitely a what do you want to call it? A lamp to go inside. Definitely the kitchen, this area. I might throw. Can I throw? Where's the throw it right there? That's not too bad. It's not too bad. I might do a little. What if I do this? What if I do this? Do a little feng shui thing here. Throw one right there. Huh? What? Oh, did I overmax the power? I think I overmaxed the power, ladies and gentlemen. My bad. Yep. Okay, we are overusing power. That's the big thing. That's because I turned on the factory thing. So we're definitely gonna have to work on a power situation. But yeah, there we go. That should fix that problem for now. But yeah, so definitely need to create more windmills. That's definitely something. I'll probably move it somewhere so it's out of the way or something. I might. You know what? We ain't using this thing. Throw it on the tailings, have it, sit up there. Hey, it's a wind farm. We get rid of that. I think I might bury those tailings some more. Just like finish filling that area in with like concrete or something. Well, there we go. That's what I could do. Well, it's a tier 3 material. I don't want to waste a tier 3 on that guy. I might make some more mortared stone and throw it on there and then throw like a bunch of windmills on it. Make it look, like I'm not trying to hide any pollution thing and we're being eco-friendly here. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. All right, so what do we got in here? We got 12 seconds left on that, so we're almost done. Like I said, I am going to redo this whole Megillah here just so that I can not deal with it because I don't fucking like it. It's just, I have to do a lot of running around and a lot of moving for stuff. So I would like to build like one major area where I can like store a bunch of stuff and things like that. And I don't have to make these rooms so gosh darn big. Again, it's going to be like a whole project. I might do that a little off screen or something, or I might live stream it. I don't know. That might be a project for the weekend or something, and things like that. But I just want to show off like what some cool new updates are. Like we got those lights and everything. We got a whole bunch. So let's take a look at this light here. I want to see what this looks like. Okay, yeah, it's just a regular old lamp. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not bad at all. So we're just gonna throw that in there for right now. But for as ugly as those ceiling lights look in that kitchen, by George, do they illuminate a room? I tell you what, that is really cool. So I think what I'm going to do now is actually go and build some more wind turbines and stuff in there. But yeah, so I just want to give you some updates on what is going on. I am starting to build my house finally. I'm actually building a house and making it look nice and everything. I will put windows in, like I said. I might do a little like doohickey here thing. I don't know, maybe some glass or something. I've never played around with it, so it'd be quite interesting to see what we can get. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look, shall we, while we can, just to see what building things is. And I got time. I haven't been playing that long. Let's take a look at these glass panes, because mostly what I've been using these for has been basically building fiberglass and stuff. So if we scroll, so it can only be built like that. So that's how the glass is going to look. If we place it like that, it gives it a little cloudy impression, so it's not too bad. But you can definitely tell when it's like say in this in this guy here. Like you can definitely tell it's in there like that. So I don't like to put that like that. That's kind of like why I like using the one things. But so yeah, that's that. You know what? Let's end the session by going to dig some more. How about that? I'll show you how I basically dig with the excavator. So yeah, I believe the kitchen is up and working. I will work on some storage off camera and stuff. Like I said, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to dig a little path under here and just like fill this area with just like storage chests so that I don't have to deal with dealing with the constant having to move storage and everything, so that everything will work over here. But yeah, so I got a pretty nice little area. I kind of like what the ceiling does. I don't like that I have to have an opening, but I do in order to run the stove here and stuff. But again, I think we're gonna get into like some of these seared meats and stuff eventually. I've got to do some more hunting. I've got to do a whole bunch of things. I got to move a bunch of stuff, but I can do that off camera. Like, you know, you guys don't want to see that, or if you do, hey, maybe check out a live stream at, you know, Twitch at Zorn32. It's a lot of fun. So, you know, if you guys have enjoyed this video, please, you know, keep watching, keep liking, you know, hey, maybe if you subscribe, that'd be kind of nice. But as always, you know the drill. Thank you for watching. And as always, enjoy the show.